Hi, this is Water and Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing to my channel, to everyone who's been getting personal readings from me. If you're interested in a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description box below. This is going to be the kind of April energy reading for what we can expect from the Divine Masculine. Kind of forecasting what's to come. So I'm going to be using several different decks. The main deck that I'm going to use for this is the After Tarot deck, and then I'll clarify it with some other ones. So let's go ahead, get started, and see what's going on. So, April energy, the Divine Masculine, or what's going to be happening, actions, energy. Okay, so we have three cards. So we have the Nine of Swords, and then these two cards came out together like this, the Ten of Cups right here, and then the Empress. The bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. So I do feel like the Divine Masculine in April is going to be making decisions for the future, but they're going to be having their feminine in mind as they're making decisions. So it's no longer them just thinking about things from their point of view and being stuck. They're kind of going to be considering their feminine's path, their feminine's experience, and the actions that they take and the decisions that they are faced with in April. So for some of you that may, this decision and this thought process from the Divine Masculine may involve them actually getting your advice on something, so having communication regarding that. But I do feel like there definitely be other Divine Masculine who just are considering their Divine Feminine's feelings, considering their Divine Feminine's potential viewpoint on a situation. So, for example, Divine Masculine may think, oh, should I, maybe thinking more long term, thinking about like if I want to have this kind of relationship and union with my Divine Feminine, then maybe I should make certain decisions that are positive and will kind of nurture my ability to have that relationship that I want to have. So yeah, let's take a look at these cards. So the Nine of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Empress. So with this Nine of Swords, this is obviously about facing your fears. So I feel like obviously in the regular Nine of Swords, the person is just really overcome with fear. But I feel like in April, they're going to be facing their fears. They're going to be dealing with the things that are causing them stress, the things that are causing them anxiety in their life. Now, again, for some of them, they may just be conquering this on their own, ending cycles that, aren't healthy for them, ending negative self-talk, ending anything that's been causing anxiety in their life. But I also feel like this is, for some of them, especially because this guy is holding the huge sword to combat the, I don't know what this is, like this lizard thing in the picture. I feel like some Divine Masculine will also be conquering their fears in a more external type of way. So possibly talking, having a conversation they need to have with someone in their life, facing their fear of saying their truth, speaking their truth to someone, whether it's their Divine Feminine or someone else. But I feel like this is mostly towards another situation. And I know from the reading that I did on Friday when we got the third party card that this was something that was definitely they've been thinking of, and that's in their energy. So they may be taking action to speak their truth, to kind of cut or like end that situation, whatever this lizard is, whatever that third party situation is, for the divine masculine. Also, like on the bed for this guy, I don't know how well you can see, but there's like a carving. But yeah, you can't really see here. But in the carving on the bed, it's like someone fighting another person, but being like victorious. So I feel like they will be victorious in either having this conversation or dealing with the internal fears, anxiety that they face, combating that. So again, whether that's combating it directly with another person or combating it with their divine feminine, they're going to be overcoming whatever's been causing them anxiety, whatever been causing them stress. So let's see what else this Nine of Swords is about. Yep, Eight of Cups. They're going to be combating their fear so that they can leave something behind. They're going to be leaving the stress. I'll put this right here so it won't glare. They're going to be leaving their stress, leaving their anxiety behind. Because like I said, they're going to be victorious. They're going to conquer whatever this is in their life, and they're going to move on from it. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. So I feel like they're going to have a lot of passion about it. They may not have a full-fledged plan, but they're going to get the job done. They may even come off to other people as they make this change, as they make this break, as being a little bit naive, I feel, or a bit like, why are you doing this? Like, you don't even have a plan. I feel like other people may not understand the reasonings of the transition of whatever this, third party karmic thing is that they're dealing with in their life, of why they're wanting to end it. But I feel like they're going to do so, and they're going to walk away from that situation. Let's see. Yeah, and so we have the Two of Pentacles as well. So for the situation, it's going to provide them a lot of balance. It's going to allow them to leave something that's been causing them imbalance, possibly, physically move away, but they're just going to change their environment so that they are in balance finally. And the bottom of the deck is Lover's card. So again, I feel like this is something that's been on their mind, a decision that they're finally going to be making in April to leave whatever the situation is behind. And so now we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So like I was saying before, it may come out of the blue. It may surprise other people that they're leaving whatever the situation is behind. They won't understand. They'll be like, I thought everything was good with that situation. I thought everything was positive. But it's like, no, like I said, like I mentioned it in the reading on yesterday, like on Saturday, there was something that, they've been thinking about regarding the situation with whatever this third party energy is that's in their life. And it's like they see that it's time to go, that it's time to transition to something else. And that's going to provide balance in their life and allow them to move on to what they actually want to be doing. And again, just going back to the bottom of the deck again, it's the divine masculine not only thinking of themselves, but thinking about their divine feminine as well, knowing that there's certain things that they need to deal with. So if it's like they're a workaholic, it's like knowing that you need to get that in balance and taking those steps to start balancing their life. If there's a if there's a karmic relationship that they have with someone, romantic or not, just getting that situation in order, like setting boundaries or ending those relationships because they know that it is a block. And so again, because they're going to be looking at the perspective for their divine feminine, they know that it's a block to them being with their divine feminine. And just taking off this Two of Wands, which is the bottom of the deck, underneath that is the World card. So knowing that it's time for things to shift, to change, knowing that it's time for us to, you know, grow, to develop. And before going on to the Ten of Cups, I just want to get a card from one more deck. Just from an Oracle deck. Yep. 1111, spiritual awakening. And it says, you are on the right path. So even though this is something that's been causing them anxiety and that maybe they've been thinking about a long time for whatever reason, they know that this is the right path. This is the right thing for them to do. So even if other people don't understand it and it may come out of the blue to other people, they know that it is what they're supposed to be doing. And the bottom of the deck is Horns dominant, so I feel like they're reasserting their dominance over certain things in their life. Okay. So let's go to the Ten of Cups. So in this version of the Ten of Cups, you see the family sitting there, multi-generational, under the stars, kind of having a campfire or something here. And they're comfortable and they're good. So it's like they're able to survive the night. I feel like with this Divine Masculine, what they're going to be doing is some of you may actually be having some type of trip or like nighttime, some type of situation where you actually meet up with your Divine Masculine. I feel like also the Divine Masculine is probably going to be seeing about something about family, like, but I feel like it's for the, I kind of feel like Divine Masculines are going to be thinking about families with the Divine Feminine, but also for those of you who already have kids or who have kids with your Divine Masculine, I feel like they're going to be wanting to get closer to those people, wanting to get closer to the Divine Feminine that way. Possibly thinking about, you know, meeting or just having some type of meetup somehow where they have that renewed closeness with their Divine Feminine by connecting through their familial connections. And I know some people, you know, your karmic situations can be your family. It can be your family on the masculine side or on the feminine side. But I feel like for this, it's really about the Divine Masculine wanting this closeness, wanting this warmth with their Divine Feminine, wanting a family with their Divine Feminine. And if you have a family or your Divine Masculine having family, like wanting to integrate the two together. But I also feel like there's definitely Divine Masculine also wanting to meet up with their Divine Feminine. So let's get a card for this one. This 10 of Cups about Divine Masculine for April 2019. Queen of Cups. And the bottom of the deck is the Moon. So again, there could definitely be wanting to be with their Divine Feminine at night, but I feel like they're wanting to have this emotional security and this kind of warmthness with their Divine Feminine. And they just kind of intuitively know that they want this family with their Divine Feminine. So whether their Divine Feminine already has kids or not, or they already have kids or not, they want to blend the two or make a family together with their divine feminine. And I feel like they may be thinking about this a lot, especially with all of this kind of like feminine energy we have, like with the Ten of Cups, with the Queen of Cups, and with the moon. I feel like divine masculine may also be having like thoughts of this and like more so dreams of this, dreams of having this familial connection or reconnection with their divine feminine right now or in April. Some divine masculines may tell their divine feminines that they want this family life, that they want this stability, or they with their divine feminine. Yeah, Temperance. So they may tell you, or they may just be feeling, divine masculine may be feeling on their own that, you know, they feel like what's to come is a family life with their divine feminine, and they just kind of intrinsically know that things will come together, things will get balanced, kind of like that divine timing that I mentioned from um, the reading I did a day or so ago, where they just kind of know that things are going to work out. They know that things are going to get balanced. They know that eventually everything that they feel will be manifested externally. It'll be manifested in a way where they feel not only warm and, you know, protected and safe in their connection with their divine feminine, but also externally they have that security of having a blended family or making a family with their divine feminine. The bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands, so I feel like there have been times where divine masculine has definitely not felt like things are going to fix themselves or things are going to work out, but I feel like in April they're going to be feeling so much that they want this family, that they want to experience the energy of their divine feminine again, and want to experience in a way where they have not just the connection between the two of them, but also have the connection with the family aspect, so blending families. I feel like this is especially for, I mean, it's for everyone if you resonate with this reading, but especially like the blending of families. I feel like that's a big thing for some divine masculine who already have children, or if you're a divine feminine watching and you already have children. They're really wanting to balance that and like have that blended family, but also definitely wanting, if neither you or the divine masculine have children, wanting to make one together. And we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And the bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like they know that right now they don't have, or things maybe aren't on good terms. Things aren't balanced in a way where you guys can maybe see each other or have the family that you're wanting to have at this time, but they're wanting to come to you to make that offer because they're thinking about it a lot. I definitely feel like they're going to be having like dreams of family related things with their divine feminine. So now let's just get a card from the Oracle. So we have Brown, and it says grounding, stability, foundation. And I feel like they want this grounded energy. They want this foundation, and they want this familial stability with their divine feminine. And it's interesting because like this family, they're sitting and they're like one with the earth. So I feel like they're just wanting to stabilize the energy enough so that they can have this family, so they can have this energy with their divine feminines. And they want to feel that peace. I think, like, again, like I mentioned in my reading from yesterday, definitely watch that if you haven't, that they feel like a security and like warmth with their divine feminine, and they want to re-engage in that energy. But I feel like in April it's going to be kicked up a gear where they're also feeling like they want to like have a family with their divine feminine, or like blend their families with blend their family with the divine feminine. Okay, so let's go to the last card, which is the Empress card. And as you can see in this Empress card, she's sitting there, but you can see that there are some, what are these? These looks like swans. Yeah, I think these are swans, and like the little baby swans as well. So in this version, the Empress is no longer pregnant. So I feel like the divine masculine, maybe like a lot of divine masculine, like they're wanting to and will be making some type of move. So it's like it's no longer a secret. They're no longer, you know, in preparation mode. So like when you're pregnant, it's like you're carrying the child and you're carrying it for 9 months and you're just preparing for them to come out. It's like divine masculine is no longer going to be just preparing. The secret is out. The new birth has happened. So I feel like they're definitely divine masculine who will be reconnecting with their divine feminine and letting the secret out, so to speak, and getting on the road to really starting the next chapter with their divine feminine, and having these little like baby geese as like an example of, okay, we're on the road to making this happen. We're on the road to starting our new chapter together. So I feel like they're going to be divine masculines taking action for sure. So let's get some cards for this. Okay, we have 3 cards that came out. We have the Moon card, which we just saw. We have the 8 of Pentacles, and we also have the 10 of Pentacles. Now, so I feel like, again, the divine masculine is going to be taking some type of action, letting the secret out. So whether that secret is, these are my feelings, or an offer. I feel like some divine masculines may come back and give an offer for like a date or something travel related, like traveling to see them, or something like that. But I feel like the secret's going to be coming out, and not only that, they're going to be putting in a lot of effort, a lot of action, so that you guys can have this kind of reconnection time and closeness together. Bottom of the deck is the 7 of Swords. I feel like they might take you away somewhere, some divine feminine. I feel like, yeah, I feel like some divine masculines might come back and like conquer their feelings, their fears, and make changes, then tap into the feelings intuitively of what they know needs to happen. And then with this Empress, like letting it out of the bag how they feel. But then I feel like some will like kind of quote unquote steal the divine feminine away. And even with the 10 of Pentacles, it's like they're guarded behind this, and it's just the 2 of them. So he may be, divine masculine may be, yeah, working on a plan to like take the divine feminine away, so that they can have one-on-one time. So whether that's actually like a trip, like I mentioned before, or for a date, just like one-on-one time is what they're wanting with their divine feminine. So let's see what this moon card is about. Ace of Wands in reverse. The bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. Or sorry, King of Wands, King of Cups. So I feel like with this moon card, like I feel like this is related to the Nine of Swords. So these are the fears that they're going to be dealing with. So they're going to be dealing with a lot of their own feelings, a lot of their own fears, and like feeling their divine feminine's emotions is knowing that things have not quite kicked off between them in a way that they want to. And with the Emperor reversed, I feel like they may also be like just taking accountability for their own actions. So they may be explaining this to you, divine feminine, saying, like, I know that I left, that I held off on doing things because of my own fears, my own issues, that sort of thing. And I made decisions based on kind of lower vibrations. They may not say those words, but they will get the similar type of effect. And then with the Eight of Pentacles, I definitely feel divine masculine planning and putting an effort to show, to make their intentions known to their divine feminine and make it known that they want to put in effort and time here. So we have the Page of Swords. So they may be communicating, you know, and showing with their words, not just with their, showing with their words that, you know, that they're trying to follow through here. Bottom of the deck is a Death card. I feel like they may be wanting to show and explain that they've changed from the past. Six of Wands, and that they're wanting to have the stability, they're wanting to have the success with them, and they made this decision. Remember, the bottom of our deck for the After Tarot is the Two of Wands. So they made the decision, but the decision they're made, like I said, is based off of them thinking of the divine feminine and thinking of what future they want to have with the divine feminine. So if we go to the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like they're definitely wanting to get the divine feminine almost like, I don't want to say cornered, like they're trying to like lock you into something you don't want to do, but I do feel like they want to get you in a one-on-one situation. And now we have the Five of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. So they may say, like, I want this stability with you, divine feminine. Like, I want, just like, give me a chance for us to meet up so I can show you this. And some divine feminine may push back a bit and be like, I don't know, like, you say that you want the Ten of Pentacles, but do you really? Like, are you being serious with this? Like, divine feminine may question a little bit, like, is this for real? Yeah, Seven of Wands. They may question a little bit, being like, are you being honest with me? Do you mean what you say? Especially if something similar has happened in the past. Not being sure if, like, I should really put in energy into this or not. And they're going to be like very friendly and very like, just give me a chance. Like, I just want to reconnect with you. Like, I'm not going to try anything. Like, basically, like, give me a chance, basically. And I feel like with divine feminine, it'll be on you to really use your intuition on whether it's, you know, for real, coming from the right place or not. And I feel like this is you just needing to make that consideration with the Three of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. And so, like I said before, with the Nine of Swords in the Five of Swords reversed, this may have been part of the thing that the Divine Masculine has been going back and forth with and is going to like overcome. They may be overcoming, like I said, their own fears, their own anxieties over their past actions, but they're going to be overcoming that to come to the Divine Feminine, you know, dealing with those emotions and say what it is, say what they want. Because they see you and they're going to be like, I see you and I want you, like my choice is you, my decision is you. And they'll be willing to work hard to like make that really happen between the two of you. So let's get an oracle card. Oracle card for this Empress. So we have mushrooms, and here it says dreaming, and I feel like this is really what the Divine Masculine has been dreaming of, like I mentioned before. Wanting to get to their Divine Feminine and just start over. Wanting, not necessarily a do-over, but just wanting a, like a new chapter to start. Wanting to just be on the other side of the birth and not having to wait the 9 months, basically. And the bottom of the deck is cloud shapes, and it says guardian angel. And so I feel like with this, they may be seeing lots of signs from their own guardian angel, seeing shapes or just seeing things that remind them of their Divine Feminine. So what I'm going to do now is get some cards for, because it does seem like they're going to be a group of Divine Masculine going to their Divine Feminine. I just want to see a few from the Twin Flame Messages deck for what they're wanting to say. So messages from the Divine Masculine based on the cards we have. The cards just keep a lot coming out, so I'm going to shuffle again. Okay, so let's get some messages for what the Divine Masculine is wanting to communicate to their Divine Feminine for April 2019. So we have I don't know how I feel anymore. And look at that. You've been in my dreams. So yeah, you definitely have been, and I feel like will continue to be in your Divine Masculine's dreams in April. And at some point they may be like, I don't know how I feel, but this is not that they don't know how they actually feel. It's like, I don't know how to process things they feel, because they're going to be getting signs about you feeling like intuitively drawn to be wanting to have this family with their Divine Feminine, but then also having all these other fears and like things that they're trying to conquer at the same time, kind of knowing they're on the right path, but still feeling like there's so much more. Yep, and then we have, my heart is telling me to just do it. That's their intuition guiding them, like I said, like they're ready to just be with this Empress here. And we also have, I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. So maybe it's going to be a little bit of a surprise for what words your Divine Masculine actually uses when this happens in April. But it's like they're going to figure something out because they feel like they just need to get it over with. And some of them may just do it, may just have the conversation, may just reach out to their Divine Feminine and be a little tongue twisted, kind of speak things through in their mind, or speak things through like in the moment. They may say something about their past choices. So this says, if I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. So So we'll get one more card and then we'll end this reading. Any other thing that the Divine Masculine is wanting to say about April 2019? I still love you. That's what it comes down to, the feeling, and we will be together again. So that's what they're wanting to say. I still love you. We will be together again. And in April, I feel like there's definitely going to be a wave of people being together, being reunited, you know, going off with their divine masculine and their divine feminine, because action is happening. So this is the reading for April. Let me know if this resonates. Let me know, like, as you guys start to get communication and things start to take shape for you guys, because I think that's really positive and can be uplifting for people when they read the comments. Yeah, so that's this reading for April. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in a reading. My website link is in the description below. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.